You know what's most painful for Putin in this situation? It's that even at this World Council, which nobody really needs, he's losing someone he once considered an ally. For example, Kazakhstan. Tokayev. He showered Trump with so many compliments in the States. It's just unbelievable.
I would also like to propose establishing a special President Trump Peace Council Award in recognition of his outstanding efforts and achievements in peacekeeping activities. I am confident, Mr. President, that under your strong leadership, the Peace Council will successfully fulfill its great and noble mission. Well,
of course, you could go on making ironic remarks about how this was clearly blatant flattery from Tokayev towards Trump.
The current president of Kazakhstan has been visiting Washington, D.C. quite frequently, and this time Tokayev left a strong impression that he has every chance of becoming Donald Trump's favorite dictator.
But as far as I'm concerned, the really important thing here is actually something else. It seems Tokayev has clearly decided that it's better to be friends with the US than with the Kremlin maniacs. In
Moscow, they did not expect this. President Tokayev of Kazakhstan is closing their loophole for bypassing sanctions.
Chairman Limonov recently reported to me about the actions of one of Kazakhstan's banks, through which, in 2025, more than 7 trillion tenge were transferred from a neighboring country to other countries. From the standpoint of economic law, even from a political perspective, in my opinion, this is outrageous.
That's about $15 billion. A huge sum that was withdrawn and laundered from Russia in just 1 year. And Kazakhstan is saying enough is enough. It's time to build a clean economy without Moscow's schemes.
Yes, and by the way, Trump has finally given us something to cheer about. That is, Putin didn't think that Washington was actually dancing to Moscow's tune. He won't get his way.
Firmly. The United States of America has officially extended sanctions against Russia for another year. Donald Trump signed a decision to maintain the restrictions imposed in the wake of the conflict in Ukraine. These measures were introduced back during Joe Biden's administration and continue to remain in effect unchanged.
So in fact, everyone has already turned their backs on Putin, well, except for this Hungarian guy.
Ukraine was interested in the fact that in the Hungarian-Magyar region there would be a state of chaos and confusion, possibly a natural kind of confusion that people pay for, so that they can eventually come. Yes, this is a video with an anti-Ukrainian message. It's an Orban campaign ad. By the way, the voiceover here is read personally by the Hungarian Prime Minister.
Yes, that is correct, absolutely. Orban claims that Kyiv is allegedly trying to create chaos in Hungary, is financing some opposition political party there, and is blackmailing Budapest, in Orban's opinion, by blocking oil supplies through the Druzhba pipeline. Meanwhile, Orban himself continues to make trouble for Ukraine. Energy blackmail? Hungary and Slovakia are threatening to stop exporting electricity and gas to Ukraine. Friends, and here's what's important. With the help of my respected colleagues, I was able to speak with an expert in the field of electricity and gas. So it turns out that Orban can be called not only Putin's stooge, but also, to put it mildly, an empty talker. Guys, let me put it in very, very simple terms. There's no such thing as electricity specifically from Hungary or Slovakia. Yet Orban is threatening Ukraine with stopping the export of electricity and gas. What exists is electricity from European networks. And Orban definitely cannot cut off the supply, because Ukraine is already part of these networks, and it's certainly not up to Orban to decide anything about these European networks. Neither Orban nor Putin.
In this case, occurring on the sidelines of the International Forum in Beijing.